So I've been on this juggling kick for about a month. Today is January 31st. And I started, sort of in Pennsylvania around Christmas, maybe a day or two before. But because it was so cold and obviously space limitations in a residence, kind of made it tough to really do it. So I did what I could. But then once we got back here to Georgia, back home to Georgia, I have access to more spaces with taller ceilings and things like that. But it's been fun. I'm learning some things I wanted to learn since I was a kid. I think I said in my last video, now I have an excuse to actually do it and pursue it in a real way. Not just half-hined, but actually putting time into it. So I'm usually working on it by about 5:45 in the morning till 7 or so. Then I go home and get ready for work and do that. But I think I said last video as well, I kind of juggle all over our building here on campus. And sometimes there are little audiences and sometimes they're not. I prefer when there are not audiences. I think I'm getting to a point where I don't mind people being there, just because, down the road, that level of comfort is going to be important. So that's kind of where I'm at this point. I had a fun audience yesterday, actually. Miles's class actually came down from, I guess I don't know if they were doing music or art, but anyway, they were in the building. They had come across from their spot, and they had some arts class. I don't know what they had. It doesn't really matter. But they all stopped on the steps before they left the building and watched, because I was down there. And shout out to Miss P, because I think she gave him a heads up that I was there, and so that was fun. I had a nice little moment with Miles. I don't see him a lot during the day, so that was pretty fun.
When your mom and dad work here sometimes, guys, you have to be here a lot.
Yeah! He ate that up. Oh, that was cute. I got it on video. Oh, I'm still recording. It's so cute. Look at it. You're gonna have to airdrop that one. Oh. You have to airdrop that video to him.
And so, because of that, then I found out that some students were watching me in a nearby room, and I didn't realize it. I thought they were studying, or I don't really pay attention. I'm just kind of doing my thing. And I realized then that they were counting how many catches, passes. I don't even know what the right words are for this, but I didn't know. I don't know if there's some status that goes along with a certain number. But today, I put the camera out, and I hit a number that I figured I could, and I did. And then that number, by my counting, and I stopped counting, and then just went to see as long as I could after that. And I think I doubled that number, so that was pretty cool. when I first started this, when we got back, when I really started, I put my headphones on and listened to Tool songs. I mean, not just Tool, but that was kind of my go-to in the beginning for whatever reason. And I was like, one of these days I'm going to be able to juggle to this 8-minute song. And 8 minutes is a long time. So I doubt I will ever actually achieve that. But I tell you that just to say that. So today I put on Stay Gold for my little, seeing how many times I can chuck these things in the air and hopefully catch them as my accompaniment. The Keenies are a little bit obsessed with The Outsiders on Broadway right now. We got to see it, Marilyn and I got to see it in Thanksgiving week. It was incredible. And now we're hoping to take the boys to see it this summer. Yes, pass judgment, if you will. There's some slightly questionable comment, aka content. But I mean, that's fine. You parent your way, we'll parent ours. Art is art. And yes, we draw a line at certain things. Different places for the two boys. One's 12, one's 7, so obviously we have different kind of parameters for all that kind of thing. But we feel like The Outsiders is a good one, and I mean, it won 4 Tonys, so like, come on, it's one of those things that you need to go see, I think. So we're hoping to go do that this summer. We're kind of focused on giving the boys experiences at this point, rather than things. Because things don't last, and hopefully experiences will. You know, hopefully those memories of all these things that we've done will stay with them for a long time. But that's kind of it. That's where I am at this point. It's been a pretty productive morning. It's funny, when I got into the 90s I was trying to hit 100, see if I could hit 100 today, and I did. I went like 213 or 214 with the clubs, but in the 90s, the clubs actually brushed against each other twice, and I thought I was gonna lose it, but I managed to save it. And it was only my 3rd attempt today that I did that. The first one, I forget what I got to. The second one, I was in the 60s or 70s. You know, knowing it was within reach both times, because usually, like I said, I didn't realize that. I mean, counting was something I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing it. I don't. I guess now I can start, but yeah. But it's been funny. Today's the first day that I smacked a club against my big toe. I don't know why I was in the day, but I hit myself in the face again. My hands are just all still beat up. I split my finger open yesterday, putting something in my pocket like at dinner. It's just ridiculous. It's so cold and dry. So I'm basically beating the heck out of myself constantly. And my hands are tired, my shoulders are tired, and my neck is tired. But tomorrow, I think, is February 1st, and that's the deadline I gave myself to like spend a month just on the juggling aspects, and really feel like I'm going somewhere, and I have a kind of a plan of where I hope to be, essentially every 2 weeks with all of that. And then tomorrow I'm going to slowly start easing my way into trying to get healthier, just because I found out back in the fall that I had lost 30 pounds since I'd seen my doctor previously, and that was in like a year and a half. And I still weigh more than I should. So I guess that's something I'll keep working on, slowly but surely. But if by starting tomorrow, I basically have 3 months until this special thing I was asked to do happens. So, and my goal is just to not embarrass anybody. I mean, I don't care if I embarrass myself. I do that all the time. And actually, I don't really get embarrassed. That's the thing. I think people think I should be, but I don't really get embarrassed. I just like what I do. I mean, I get to play all day. I get to do art pretty much all day. I'm very lucky, very lucky. Hashtag blessed. Anyway, I think I've rambled enough for today. So, peace out, homies. Stay gold.
We shut it off?